Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at Grow Folds, and today, you guessed it, we are going to be big box store plant shopping at the Lowe's out here in Garland, Texas. This one is the Lowe's right off of Firewheel Parkway. This is the second part of a video where in the previous video, I talked about why I was quitting YouTube content creation. Today's video is why I need to continue making big box store plant shopping videos. And for those that are new to the channel, my name is Richie. I do daily plant content, and I call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome again. I do daily plant shopping videos, but you know, as I have continued to make these plant shopping videos, the reasons why I need to continue making big box store plants is number one, in today's video, we are going to be looking at the latest and hottest new house plants that we will find as far as spring 2026 releases. We are also going to be talking about how to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars on plants, and then also just talking about new plant trends, celebrating the plant foldy community. I do appreciate that. So if you like that type of content, then definitely press the subscribe button with all the notifications turned on, so that way you never miss an update. But anyways, I am actually at one of the best Lowe's locations out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And plant foldies, if you didn't get a chance to see that video of why I was going to quit YouTube content creations, take a look at that thumbnail right over here. Definitely watch it after today's video and let me know your insights about that. But we are in the outdoor garden section here. And reasons why I need to be continuing to make big box or plant shopping videos on a daily basis is, again, you can see the massive selection of plants here. It gives me routine. It gives me an outlet, a platform to where we can celebrate plants and have a fun and open discussion. So let's go ahead and look at some of the outdoor garden plants, and then we're going to look at the indoor tropical plants. Let's do it. So a little bit about my YouTube content creation, my YouTube big box or plant shopping videos. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years. And in 2026, it looks like we have really pivoted and evolved and grown as a community. So I wanted to say thank you to those that have actually tuned in, clicked on my videos, and continue to embrace me. I know that I'm a little bit repetitive. I know that I do consistent big box or plant shopping videos, which may not be everybody's niche, but I just felt like it was important for me to stick to what I know and what I am most comfortable with. And aside from just looking at beautiful plants like this beautiful variegated pink Eureka lemon plant for $24.98, I just want to make sure that everybody understands the messaging I have for today. And it is, don't ever let anybody take your thunder. Don't let anybody ruin your joy. If this is something that you want to do, if there is something you want to continue to do it for you, and the right community will always find you. And so I am thankful for all of the plant foldies that have really joined me on this journey. But let's go ahead and talk about the plants. Let's not get all nostalgic. As you can see right here, as you go to big box stores like Lowe's, reasons why you want to go see big box store plants is because look at this. If you're a succulent and cactus lover, you can see that these ones are readily available and ones that you need to add to your collection because they're budget friendly. All of these right over here are for under $10. And so this channel has grown to where we have not only look at indoor tropical plants, but we are also looking at succulents and cactus. It is springtime, so we look at vegetables and herbs. And let's just go ahead and keep walking around here. We're going to quickly go into the indoor tropical plants because I know that that is where the majority of plant lovers, plant foldies want to see, but I do want to show you guys some more of the flowering plants. As y'all know, I have a full-blown marigold obsession, with good reason, because they have so many different purposes you can put in your garden. Marigolds are the top crop or top flower you should be adding in your spring garden because they repel plant pests and they're budget friendly. Even though they are an annual, so they will die back year after year, you can actually collect seeds from the flowers and just replant them if you really want to save money. And that is one of my money saving hacks, is for annuals or anybody that grows plants for outdoor gardening, just collect the seeds and you can even start them a little bit earlier than spring indoors. So love the marigolds. We also have other plants that are available right over here. We've got mandevilla hanging baskets. And this Lowe's Garden Center is truthfully one of the most massive and restocked Lowe's out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Again, this is in Garland, Texas. Let's go ahead and make our way to the indoor tropical. All right, plant foldies, before we go into the indoor tropical section, I do want to show you one proven winner's Leaf Joy Heart to Heart Caladium hybrid that I have not seen yet. And this one is the Caladium Mesmerize, and this is for under $7 or under $8, $7.98. Look at how beautiful that is. I love the red. It kind of matches my kimono of the day. Let me know what you think. And that is another reason why I can't stop making big box store plant shopping videos. Reasons being is you will always find the newest and latest new house plants and outdoor plants hitting the big box stores at a budget friendly price. I will say this is a really good value. This is another plant that is adaptable as an indoor tropical plant. I may end up just buying this today because it is a new release, which we'll delve into ways on how to not do impulse buying in just a bit. But really excited to see that as I was walking into the indoor tropical section, we do have this beautiful heart to heart caladium hybrid, heart to heart mesmerized. I'm super mesmerized. What do y'all think? Are y'all mesmerized by this caladium? Let me know in the comment section. Again, plant foldies, and we're just going to go ahead and make our way into the indoor tropical section. So we're in the indoor tropical section here. We're going to go ahead and just make our way around and just give you a pan around of all of the plants here. Again, this is one of the biggest Lowe's locations, and it's tough for me to make short format content. As y'all know, I am long-winded. I want to, celebrate and cover all of the plants here, but isn't this just a massive selection of plants that you can't really get away from? I'm going to go ahead and I just went ahead and took my thumbnails right over there, but as you can see from the first glance, all of the plants that we have available at the big box stores. And I am really loving the kimono outfit. I really do love the very vibrant red. Red is actually my favorite color plant foldies. And so let's just go ahead and get into some of the details of the plants. But as you can see right here, one of the largest Lowe's location selections for indoor tropical plants. It is out here in Garland, Texas. Now, plant foldies, just check out the pin community tab post or the pin community comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. I would love for you to just open a discussion with me. But for now, as I just walk through here, you can see that there is so much surface space for plants, house plants. So big box store plant shopping in spring 2026 is where it's at. Big box store plant shopping to find the newest house plant finds is the reasons why I will continue to make big box or plant shopping videos. So if you like this type of content where you get to walk around with me, hang around with me, learn about plant care tips, learn about plant pricing, talk about plant trends, then go ahead and press the subscribe button with all the notifications turned on. So that way you never miss an upload. And if you really want to engage, I typically do daily 1 hour plus premieres or maybe less, 7 p.m. Central Standard USA time. There is a live chat. If you don't know how to access that, click on the video, swipe to the left on the 3 dots, and you will see chat. But let's go ahead and delve into some of the massive plants that we have today. And from the get-go, when we go to Lowe's, you will already know that we're going to be talking about Costa Farms exotic angel plants, Costa Farms trending tropical plants, Costa Farms large leaf foliage value plants. But let's go ahead and just pan around here again. Let's talk about some of the self-watering planters, some of the new Costa Farms releases. This one right here is one for $15 or under $15 or $16, $15.98. We've got a beautiful philodendron Prince of Orange in a self-watering planter. Costa Farms has made it easier in terms of plant care because of the self-watering planters that they have available. Now with these philodendrons, as I mentioned before, they are going to need bright indirect light, especially for the ones with this beautiful coloration. More bright indirect light is going to promote the better coloration of these plants. Let me know if you like these types of philodendrons. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I love the bright colors. And then you can even see right over here, speaking of bright colors, here is a beautiful philodendron painted lady. I know that if you watch my videos on a daily basis, it is almost inevitable that you will find me picking up a philodendron painted lady. This one is for $15.98, so under $16. Look at the coloration, look at that pattern. It is absolutely stunning. I love the red stems and petioles. This is a climber of a philodendron. The only problem I will say about this philodendron is maintaining the bright yellowish neon green coloration. You must give it lots of bright indirect light. Otherwise, it will not perform and give you that coloration. It will actually revert more so to a greener tone. And speaking of another plant that is super vibrant and colorful, it would be the Trending Tropicals plant by Costa Farms in a self-watering planter. This is the philodendron golden crocodile. Look at how golden and beautiful it is. And even with my red kimono, just the aesthetic behind it is so pretty. This one will also need lots of bright indirect light in order for it to really maintain that yellowish neon tone. I would actually suggest growing it under a grow light if you're not able to provide the lighting conditions it needs. Otherwise, it will revert more so to a greener tone, which is not a bad, but if you're looking for a plant that is gonna maintain that beautiful coloration, you must go ahead and give it a lot of light. And another philodendron I like, it's this darker philodendron here. This one is under $16. $15.98 in a self-watering planter. Beautiful philodendron black cardinal. And you can see that just the coloration difference is stunning. Now, let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, if you've actually bought a lot of Costa Farms plants. I know that I have, just because the majority of my plant content on YouTube centers around big box store plant shopping videos. And then you can even see right over here, we've got a beautiful variegated Monstera Studliana. I can't really get it out. I don't want to like cut anything. And then of course, if you're looking for one of the easiest house plants to grow ever and the plant foldy community YouTube mascot, we are looking at an Aglaonema red Siam, also known as an Aglaonema Siam Aurora, for under $16. Look at the beautiful coloration on the leaves. I really love it. It is always going to be one of my top choices for a big box store plant. Look at the pink stems. I urge everybody that discovers this YouTube channel to try growing Aglaonema, and you can make this your first Aglaonema to add to your plant collection. So Costa Farms, again, is always bringing budget-friendly plants, and if you shop at Lowe's, you will find them for an even cheaper price. Now, if you're not able to buy plants at Lowe's, for instance, you can shop at costafarms.com. That is where you will find the newest and latest plant releases. And then over here, we have some Phalaenopsis orchids by Costa Farms again. That's another reason why I will always do big box store plant shopping videos. The reasons why I will continue to do big box store plant shopping videos is because big box stores, no matter what time of the year, will always have a selection of indoor tropical plants readily available. And who doesn't want to look at plants all year long? Now over here, we're going to go ahead and look at some of these bromeliads. Look at this bromeliad here. What do y'all think of the coloration of that one? And then also this bromeliad right over here. Super stunning bromeliads. And then we also have a Calathea orbifolia for under $16. And then we have a forest of different types of Aglaonema red Siams. Like I said, again, I could have multiples of Aglaonema red Siams and not have a problem. It is one of my favorite plants because of the red coloration here. Just look at the details of this plant by Costa Farms. And then you can see right here, Costa Farms has another philodendron release. I'm not 100% sure what this one is, but I do love the coloration. Somebody let me know in the comment section what this philodendron is, but it is another very much so inexpensive, budget-friendly option. And that is the reason why, again, plant foldies, if you haven't already considered shopping at a big box store like Lowe's, go ahead and do so, because you're going to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because these plants are priced at an affordable price of $16, for instance. And you can just see that there's massive selections of them. I really love the look of the edges of this particular bird's nest fern. I think this is the bird's nest fern crocodile. Great for well-being. It is, because look at how massive this plant actually gets. Isn't that stunning? I am so in love with this plant. Unfortunately, I am just afraid that I wouldn't be able to keep it alive. And also, when you think about this plant can get really large. And so you would also have to just remind yourself, whenever you're buying a plant, do you have the space for it? So there is a lot to talk about as far as like plant care and plant shopping. And one of them is just being intentional with the plants that you buy. But as I pan around here, it is a beautiful afternoon. When I filmed this video, it did take me about 45 minutes to drive to this location from where I am based at, which is North Dallas. I live out in those suburbs, but it is definitely worth it. And again, for the plant foldies that have continued to just tune into my videos so you can see beautiful big box store plants, thank you so much for your kindness. Thank you so much for always bringing good vibes only. And you can even see right here, I am just getting all the good vibes, especially when you're looking at Costa Farms plants like this peace lily right here, $29.98. Beautiful plant, massive savings, because for a big plant like that, that is a really good price. And then you can even see right over here, we have a Pachira aquatica for $36.98. This is the braided form right over here. So really love that. And then we also have this plant right here. I wanted to go ahead and highlight this, and that is the Ficus Audrey. I had one of these last year. It ended up going to plant heaven because I left it outdoors and it snowed and it went to plant frozen heaven. It just froze to death. So, but this one right here is for $36.98. I swear you gotta love Costa Farms. Some people may not always be a fan of Costa Farms. Some people may not always be a fan of big box stores. And you know, we don't always have to agree on things, but what I always tell people is, if you don't have anything kind to say, keep it to yourself. It is also okay to have a difference of opinion. So that's really my message for anybody that watches my videos. It is an open space. We can have different ideas, different opinions, but always conduct it in a way where we're always going to be respectful for each other. Anyways, let me get off of that tangent. As y'all know, as you guys have gotten to know me, I'm very talkative, and I also love to just give you my insights. And that is another reason why I will continue to do big box store plant shopping videos, because I kind of utilize it as almost like a lifestyle blog to talk to y'all directly. But let's go ahead and look at this plant here. Look at this beautiful philodendron Prince of Orange. That one is for under $30, $29.98. And you talk about the easiest house plant for 2026 to care for, and that is the ZZ plant. What do y'all think of the ZZ plant right here? That is absolutely stunning. And it's under $29.98. Beautiful, beautiful plant as well. It can tolerate lower light conditions and drought tolerance. And let's talk about Monstera Thai constellations right over here. Look at how beautiful the variegation is. And these ones are the Lowe's variety. Now this one is a lower light one, but you know what? If you want something that is balanced and mature, it's under $45, $39.98. And you can see that it is already a mature plant. And as I pan around here, look at how much selection we have spring 2026 is definitely the time to go ahead and go plant shopping for both indoor tropical plants like these and outdoor garden plants. So let's go ahead and just continue to walk around and admire the beautiful plants today. And plant foldies, if you're still with me watching my big box or plant shopping videos, just to give you a little bit more insights on even the content creation. So I will say that I plan where I go for my big box store videos. I try to get you guys daily plant content. I try to kind of mix it up because I have been given feedback, and it is okay that some of my videos are repetitive. So here's my only thing about my videos being a little bit repetitive, and that is really, it's really because I am featuring big box store plants, and there's only so many new houseplant releases. So what I am going to do to kind of break it up a little bit is obviously give you a little different content outside from big box stores. So definitely take a look at that. I am also starting my new plant podcast very soon. It is called Grow Talks. And if you are interested in possibly being a guest on my new plant podcast, leave in the comments section hashtag Grow Talks guest. And for those that keep saying and using the hashtag Team Grow Talks, y'all are amazing. And the plant folding community, I swear y'all come up with the most clever hashtags ever. And I really appreciate that. Actually, whenever you leave a comment, whenever you leave press the like button, whenever you hit the hype button, and whenever you even do the YouTube quizzes, which by the way, all you have to do is swipe to the left 3 times on the 3 dots and you will find the quiz. That actually really drives engagement. So just wanted to put that out there. But yes, I am trying to mix it up a little bit, give you guys a little bit different content, maybe even get some more outfits for you, maybe even bring some of my, my model walking skills with the plants. But anyways, let's talk about the plants again. For my Hoya head lovers, for my Hoyas, Hoya Bretonnier, $21.98. This is a Costa Farms plant. Thank you, Costa Farms. And if you look at the foliage, it's got some beautiful margins right over here. An idea I have, and it's going to be the video that will precede this, would be a Lowe's versus Home Depot video where I compare and contrast the plants and see which one is a winner. Definitely check that out. But as far as like content that revolves around big box store plants, plant foldies, will you leave in the comments section what specifics do you want to see in terms of big box store plant shopping videos, what plants you want to see, what you want me to talk about. I don't really want to utilize AI to generate ideas because I come from a generation where I want to have my own thoughts. I love the creative process. I love to just be me. So help me out by just giving me some human thoughts and just let me know what you want to see in the comments section that revolves around big box store plants. So anyways, let's talk about the fact that some updates for Costa Farms. Again, shout out to Justin Hancock and the Costa Farms team. If you have not seen my latest unboxing video where I unbox some of the rarest trending tropical plants, definitely look at this thumbnail right over here. That's the first batch. And then also look for the thumbnail here, which is the second batch. I could not believe that Costa Farms sent me an unreleased Anthurium hybrid. That is, I feel super lucky, and I don't know what I did to deserve it. But again, Costa Farms, thank you for that. And speaking of Costa Farms, we're going to go ahead and just talk about some of the exotic angel plants right over here. One plant that I would add would be this one right here, this Syngonium berry illusion. It almost looks like a Syngonium white butterfly, but plant foldies, are you hashtag team Syngonium? Let me know. But this one again is under $9, $8.98. Exotic Angel Costa Farms plants. Costa Farms has trays and trays and trays of Costa Farms Exotic Angel plants. They come in the 5-inch planters like this, or the 3-inch planters like this Costa Farms Croton. This one is a Croton Mame for under $8.98. Plant care tips again. You already guessed it, right? It's going to be bright indirect light. And as far as crotons, you must Give it consistent watering, otherwise it will drop its leaves. It does not like to stay dry for too long, but it also does not like to stay in water. Otherwise, you risk getting root rot. So Costa Farms exotic angel plants are readily available whenever you're going to a big box store. And speaking of big box stores, these particular Lowe's locations tends to have plants that are living this best life. So for instance, do you see this? It's a pretty big plant, right? Do you see how massive this plant is? This is a Dracaena Sandriana variegata, $8.98 by Costa Farms. But you can tell that this plant has put on so much growth. And if you're looking on money saving ways on how to save hundreds of dollars whenever you're shopping at big box stores, look for plants that, number one, have multiple plants. So this one has 4 plants. So for under $9, you're getting 4 plants for the price of $9. So you're getting multiple plants. Number 2, you can see that this plant is fully established because it has already produced more growth when it initially made it to the big box store. If I were to choose a plant today to buy, I would probably buy this in the fact that it checks multiple bubbles of saving money and getting the best value for your dollar. And that is multiple plants in a pot and active growth. So you're getting a bigger plant for the price of $9, under $9. What do y'all think? And then, as far as Dracaena Sandriana, it is one plant that does need more consistent watering. It does need more bright indirect light to really get the green on green variegation. But if you're shopping at Lowe's, what's really unique about Lowe's as compared to Walmart and even Home Depot is their Costa Farms exotic angels have self-watering wicks. This is really more commonly found at Lowe's. You'll have to let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, what you think of this Dracaena, but it's a nice one, at least in my opinion. Anyways, those are some of the exotic angel plants that we have. And if you pan around here, we have more to choose from. And I'm gonna go ahead and just show you some more of the details of the plants. Again, plant foldies, let me know in the comment section what you think. And if you bought plants from Costa Farms, let's go ahead and just delve into the exotic angel plants. So admittedly, I want to continue to make big box store plant shopping videos because if you look at this Hedera Helix. This one is the Hedera Helix Gold Baby Ivy for under $9, $8.98. And my thing about it is the reason why I want to continue making big box or plant shopping videos is because the community, the plant folding community has really impacted my daily life. I look forward to picking up plants, showing you this croton mame, for instance, and just really interacting with you guys on the live chats. I love just interacting with anybody and everybody as well. And to me, I just couldn't see myself stopping making big box store plant shopping videos altogether. I will say for this year, 2026, as I pick up this beautiful Rex begonia from Costa Farms, another $8.98 plant. I will say I've come up with some more ideas on some of the other plant content. Truthfully, the reason why I haven't shown a lot of my personal plants is I am a little self-conscious of my plant collection. I just feel like people view me as like a plant content creator or influencer, and I just feel like sometimes there is expectation to have a perfect collection. But just know in future content, as I pick up this beautiful fern, this crocodile fern, I will be showing more exposés of certain plants and doing features. It looks like some of you guys are interested in that. But as we walk around here, you can see we do have a really good selection of Costa Farms exotic angel plants. You know, they do a lot of restocks. And if you want to know a fun fact, my first houseplant ever grown is this. This is a Syngonium white butterfly, and this one is for under $9, $8.98. What do y'all think of the Syngonium white butterfly? Beautiful plant. For sure, it is just a very thirsty plant. So if I were to grow a Syngonium, I would honestly grow it in semi-hydroponic substrate. And then another easy care plant, one of my top picks always for an easy care and budget friendly plant would be a Dracaena Janet Craig compacta, $8.98. And you can see how deep the green leaves are. Beautiful plant. It is low light tolerant, drought tolerant. The leaf growth is compact, and it's one that I would definitely recommend for anybody that likes just a basic green plant. Let me go ahead and show you another syngonium. This one is another pink berry illusion, and look at that blushing pink tone it has. This one is for $8.98. What a gorgeous syngonium. It's one that I would definitely add into my collection if I were more consistent on watering. So, but as far as the Costa Farms exotic angel plants, there's several, and then you can see that there are several hanging baskets of plants, and I truly believe that Costa Farms offers the most budget-friendly hanging baskets. I mean, this one is for $21.98. This is an Epipremnum aureum, pearls and jade pothos. Any pothos variety is definitely one that I celebrate and recommend because it is one of the easiest houseplants. I would rank pothos plants as number 3 in my list. And you can see this is Costa Farms. And then right over here, we have another plant that is so easy to care for and always brings me joy. And this is the Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu Blue Pothos, which is, say it with me, plant foldies, from the Philippines. This one is $21.98. And one thing I will say about Epipremnum pinnatums is you want to make sure you're providing it with lots of bright light, consistent watering. If you don't give it enough light, it will actually shoot runners and not actually produce leaves. I'm currently chopping up one of my Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu Blues and propagating it so I can make it more of a full pot like this. It is a really easy plant, and it also just reminds me of just certain parts of the world, how plant care, plant collecting is different. This is literally considered a weed in the Philippines because it just grows everywhere. But in the United States, we're spending like $21.98. So quite interesting. But at the same time, I do feel like the language of plants, the language of love really brings us together because of the love for plants. And then you can see right here, variegated mini lipstick plant. Another Costa Farms offering at this Lowe's location, and it's a nice and full one. This one would be another plant that would be fairly easy to propagate as well. And when you talk about plant propagation, you want to save money, hundreds of dollars, you can just propagate plants, or better yet, trade cuttings and propagations with your friends. This Philodendron heteroecium Brazil, for instance, is one that is easily you can prop this very easily. You'll have to let me know in the comment section what you think, but this is definitely one that is one of the easiest houseplants, $21.98. Love the neon colors on the leaves. More bright indirect light will actually enhance the coloration of this plant. So just wanted to put that out there, and I have made a conscious effort to show y'all more Hoyas. So this one right here is a beautiful Hoya, Carnosa Crimson Princess, for $21.98 by Costa Farms. And you can see that it's got some pink blushing, some pink sun stressing, and I am living for it. What a beautiful plant, really good value, budget friendly. That's why I will continue to make big box store plants, because of the budget friendly options and massive selections. And then over here, we have a golden pothos, Epipremnum aureum golden pothos. What I love about this plant is it's consistent. What I love about this plant is it's budget friendly, and also you can take cuttings always and just make multiples of the plants. That's what I've been actually doing with my personal plant collection, is just propagating plants in water. And then you can see right over here another plant that is now more budget friendly. It is an Epipremnum pinnatum Baltic Blue Pothos, under $16. And this again is endemic to my home country, which is the Philippines. You can see the fenestrations here. And what I like about this particular Epipremnum pinnatum is it doesn't necessarily start to climb, and it can still fenestrate or get those splits on the leaves. I also love the bluish tone it gets when you are giving it bright light. Beautiful plant, and it's actually a very vigorous, fast-growing plant, Epipremnum pinnatum. So I don't know if anybody else is into Epipremnum pinnatums. There's a couple of YouTube content creators that have kind of taken Epipremnum pinnatums out of their wish list plants. But to me, just because it's from the Philippines, just because I always want to celebrate my heritage, I love showing y'all Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu Blue pothos. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then you can see right over here, Costa Farms has a lucky bamboo available. These are super cute. These are actually not bamboo, they're actually Dracaena sandriana. And then let's take a look at some more of these philodendrons right over here. These are all under $16. This is a philodendron black cardinal and more philodendron painted ladies right over here. Really nice looking coloration. And right over here, we also have Costa Farms bonsai. And for those that don't know, I'm sure you do if you've been watching my videos every day, I am actually an official affiliate of the bonsaisupply.com. If you want bonsai supply soil or amazing succulent soil, go to the bonsaisupply.com and use my promo code GROWFOLDS for 10% off your entire purchase. But as I pan around here, you can see that there are just rows and rows of plants. And we actually have some more hanging baskets right over here. Now, these are the urban jungle plants. So reasons why I also like to show big box store plants is because there's a massive selection of different nurseries. This one is for $22.98, and it is in a very sustainably made planter with recycled materials. So kudos to Urban Jungle Plants. When I was doing plant shopping videos at the beginning of the year, this was one of the pioneers of really making sustainable pots to house these plants. Like this golden pothos. Well, it's actually more of a jade pothos for $22.98. So a really nice looking plant. And it is another one from Urban Jungle Plants. So we're going to go ahead and spin around, and I'm going to talk to the plant foldies a little bit more intimately about some of my selections and plants that I like. I do love that they always have golden pothos for $13.98 at this Lowe's location. I swear the lighting is lighting. The red kimono, y'all have to let me know what y'all think of this red kimono and even the back of it. I'm trying to show y'all. It is fire, and I got it for under $20. So I just enjoy it. But aside from me really featuring plants from Costa Farms, reasons why I want to continue to make big box or plant shopping videos on a daily if possible is because I get to highlight other plant nurseries, and one of my favorite ones has to be Live Trend Designs. Look at this. $24.98. Look at this ficus. Audrey again. But what separates Urban Jungle Plants is look at the planters. Very modern looking, very sleek, very much my aesthetic, and I just love it. And that's why big box store plants, you get a massive selection, you get lots of budget friendly plants, and you get plants like this beautiful bird's nest fern, for instance. She's gorgeous, isn't she? I love her, and she's super lush and full. $24.98. Look at that planter as well. I love the shape. And then if you are somebody that wants a challenge, you can try to grow an alocasia. Look at this alocasia right here for $24.98. I love it. Super pretty. And it is by Live Trends Design. Plant foldies, let me know in the comments section what your plant aesthetic is. If you like Costa Farms plants, if you like Live Trends Design plants, or if you like Urban Jungle plants, let me know, because you know I love that discussion. Now, as far as Urban Jungle plants, let's go look at this. So Urban Jungle planters are a little bit different. They're a little bit more fun. And you can see this is a ficus elastica right here. And this one is for $24.98. It's got more of a matte finish with the beads. It's got more of a natural look about it. And I love that. We also have, oh my gosh. Okay. We talk about Hydra helix, right? This is another Hydra helix. Do y'all see this? Okay, I'm afraid he might have spider mites, but this is another Hydra helix. But doesn't it look like seashells? Do I need this Hedera Helix in my life? Do I need to buy this? Because I already am doing the Hedera Helix Challenge 2026. English Ivy. She's lovely, but it's just named Ivy. What is she? Wow, surprise! She's a really pretty one. I really like the look of that particular Hedera Helix. And as I close out today's video, it's just been a really fun journey to utilize a lot of my plant shopping videos to talk to you, the plant foldies, directly. Readily available plants, but I admit I do do a lot of repetitive content, but I think it's because I utilize, for selfish notes, to make content creation as therapy. For somebody that does struggle with mental health, for somebody that struggles with OCD, over the years, aside from just my love for plants, having a routine where I drive somewhere, I talk to y'all, I take the time to process the plants that I'm looking at, and also engaging with you guys. That's another reason why, and I feel like I don't have to defend myself or give reasons why a lot of my content is repetitious. A lot of it is because I utilize that to combat my OCD, which is basically grounding yourself and finding ways that's still repetitive, but more in a productive way. So I hope you guys understand that. And for those that truly understand me for me and truly embrace me for me, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, more so than you would honestly think, because my platform, my YouTube channel, has really given me the freedom to just talk to you directly, not feel like I have to make a script. And as I've gone face on YouTube, you can see me, you can see my vulnerability, and you can just see where I sometimes fail in terms of meeting that expectation, and sometimes where I exceed that expectation, where I can just at least bring you joy. But I want to get off of that tangent a little bit and just talk a little bit more about some of the plants and the aesthetics, and then we are going to recap in today's big box or plant shopping video. Like, for instance, can we talk about colors, right? Look at this beautiful Ficus elastica burgundy. And this one is at a really good value, really good budget-friendly price for $22.98. Dark foliage with a gray stoneware top. Love the shape as well. Really love that. That one is by Urban Jungle Plants. And then you can see right over here, I do love the white finish of this one as well. $22.98, another alocasia, but this is by Urban Jungle Plants. So you can see that there is a different aesthetic when it comes to even the different nurseries and how they present their planters, which again is one of the reasons why I will continue to make big box store plant shopping videos. Because if we get to see all of these plants right here, oh my gosh. And speaking of aesthetics, okay, I am slightly partial to Costa Farms plants just because Costa Farms has been, I'm not gonna lie, if y'all are gonna send me plants to unbox and review, I'm gonna go promo y'all to death, y'all. Look at this. This is another Costa Farms offering. This one is an Epipremnum panatum albo, and it is in the luxury line Trending Tropicals, and you can see that it is mirroring almost like the Live Trends design. Planters really love this one for $24.98. And of course, this is an Epipremnum panatum, so you already know, plant foldies, this is from the Philippines. Gotta love that. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the details of some of the plants, and then we're going to recap today's video. So are you team Urban Jungle Plants? Look at that planter here. What do y'all think? $22.98. Are you a team Costa Farms plant? And Costa Farms planter, this one is an Epipremnum panatum for $24.98. And then are you a team Live Trends design with the more modern finish for $24.98? You got to let me know in the comments section, plant foldies. But as I round out today's video, I'm just going to show you a couple more plants right over here. You can see they've got ceramic hanging baskets, really cute Live Trends design ceramic planters. It's one of my favorites. And you can see we've also got Urban Jungle planters here. So you can see there's a difference between the modern geometric shapes of Live Trends design. These are for $17.98 versus the more earth looking, earth tones, earth textures from Live Trends design. Both are really nice aesthetics, but it does depend on what you prefer. I do like the terracotta finishes. Terracotta is one of my favorite types of planters because it's classic. But this one, for instance, $14.98. This is a beautiful Ficus taniki. Beautiful plant. Really love the look of that. And we also have these cute Live Trends design air plants with these little birds right here for $8.98. And then we're going to spin around here. There's always this like Live Trends design end cap with urban jungles. You can see the aesthetic is a little bit different. Wow, this one's actually a really nice planter. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Philodendron Birkin, really nice full Philodendron Birkin for $24.98 in a pastel pink planter, one of my favorite colors. And then if you see right over here, Live Trends Design has Monstera Thai constellations on poles. Like that as well. That one is not a bad looking one, except it does have a little bit of damage. And then we also have some Ficus ginsengs right over here by Live Trends Design. And then we also have some cute planters that are like spring planters. So that is what we have. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the Costa Farms offering for recycled material planters. Super proud of Costa Farms. They have the Happy Earth Day. These planters are actually made entirely of recycled coffee. So if you look at this is a Philodendron Pink Princess Marble Galaxy. And this is for $15.98. This pot is made of coffee. So I love that they are becoming more sustainably sourced, because when you think about big box store plants, the amount of plastic that is utilized to get these plants, it's a lot. So I'm glad that they have some more sustainable ways to make planters, because I always wonder about like the amount of plastic. And then over here, we got another Philodendron Pink Princess. This is just a regular one for under $16. So really nice plants. Love that they have the recycled material planter options. And we also have different types of seeds. I'm gonna go show you these and then we're gonna wrap up. But I am doing an outdoor garden, and a couple of my top picks for spring seeds is I need to get this rare uncommon marigold. This one is a really nice one for $2.49. I'm looking for the green marigold seeds, but I have not yet to see them. But if you're looking for a variety of cost-effective seeds, Lowe's is one place, but I would also suggest going to like Dollar General. Those would be some place that you would go. But let's go ahead and spring around here, and you can just see how full and massive this Lowe's location is. And I'm gonna go ahead and just recap today's video. All right, plant foldies, as you can see right here, we are at a super massive restock full Lowe's location for spring 2026. We went big box store plant shopping and looked at some of the new houseplants that are making it to the market. We talked about money-saving options such as comparing and contrasting plant pricing, looking for clearance plants, looking for the best value that you can add. We also looked at examining plants for multiple plants in a planter. That's how you can maximize the amount of money you're spending per plant. We also talked about the different plant aesthetics. And for me, it is all about that type of content I want to provide for y'all on a daily basis. And that is why I will continue to make big box or plant shopping videos. So again, plant foldies, if you enjoyed hanging out with me, walking around and just talking about plants, press the subscribe button on with all the notifications turned on. Reply to the pinned comment section if you have some more insights about what plants you really enjoyed in today's video. My name is Richie at Grow Folds. Good vibes only, good vibes always. And if you are seeing the next thumbnail that is popping up right over here, that is YouTube telling you that you need to continue watching the videos. I will see you on the next one. Bye. See ya. You know what I like to do on rainy days? I like to go big box store plant shopping. So let's go ahead and see what this Lowe's location out here in McKinney, Texas has to offer. Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at Grow Folds, and you guessed it. Today we are going to be going big box store plant shopping at the Lowe's location out here in McKinney, Texas. It is a rainy day, although I would say that the rain has kind of subsided. So I have decided to go back outside to go big box store plant shopping to find the latest and newest house plants for spring 2026, as well as the outdoor garden section. As y'all know, I am pretty much addicted to looking at plants on a daily basis. So if you like this type of content where you are going to a big box store or just looking plants in general, go ahead and press the subscribe button right here with all the notifications turned on. So that way you never miss a big box store plant shopping video and get to hang out with this vibrant and amazing plant community. For those that are new to the channel, I call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome. My name is Richie and I do daily plant content, typically featuring big box stores like Lowe's. So as you can see right over here, there is now an overcast. The rain has subsided based out here in North Dallas. And I wanted to take a look at some of the plants that they have available. As y'all know, I have literally been going to all of these big box stores looking at outdoor garden plants. I do feel like spring is the time to just really just surround yourself around plants, whether it's outdoor garden plants or indoor tropical plants. You can see it is a cool, nice day. It is not raining anymore, so my hair is not soaked. And I am just going to go ahead and take you alongside with me as we look at some of the outdoor garden plants. And have no fear, you already know, plant foldies, that I'm going to be showing you some of the new plants that we could potentially be finding at this Lowe's location. But before we get into that, I do want to show you again the massive selections of outdoor garden plants such as vegetables and herbs. And so if you like to grow your own vegetables and herbs, Lowe's has it. Lowe's is ready. Lowe's is ready to sell you all of these plants. For me, if I'm going to be growing plants again, and I mentioned this in all my videos, is I want to grow peppers, I want to grow tomatoes, I want to grow okra. So feel free to leave in the comment section. Again, I have a pinned comment. I know you hear me. I know you see me. I know you hear me talk about this all the time, but plant foldies, for real. Go ahead and let me know what you think about some of the topics I put in my pinned comment section. I would love that. Love it so much. Y'all don't even understand. Every day I look forward to y'all's responses to my videos. So let's engage. Let's talk about plants. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pan over here and give you some updates of the plants. Again, feel free to chime in at any point if you have any questions, comments, and what do y'all think of the outfit of the day, plant foldies? You can see I am wearing a jacket that represents my home country, which is, say it with me, the Philippines. Y'all already know I gotta go ahead and put that representation out there as a proud Filipino-American YouTube content creator revolving around plants. Let's do this. But yeah, let me know. It's really comfortable. I got this a couple of years back and I just love it. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the plants and then we're going to go into the indoor tropical section, plant foldies. All right, so let's talk about Bonnie Plant Herbs, fresh and local. And these are exclusive to this Lowe's location. You can see right here from the get-go, these are all for $4.98. Just remember, with any of the vegetables and herbs, a lot of them will need lots of light, big yields. If you provide them with lots of light, they truly need to be in full sun, honestly. And you can even see right over here, Foodie Fresh, unleash your inner chef. So this is a super chili red pepper. And you can see for $4.48. And you can even see it's starting to flower. This one right over here is some type of This is a Better Bush tomato, and you can see it's already putting out some little tomatoes there. That is super cute. And then we also have some more spicy Jane pepper right over here. As y'all know, I have two backyard chickens, hens that I am raising with my husband Luke, and we are wanting to grow more peppers just because the peppers actually help keep their immune system up. Supposedly, actually, I know for a fact that the peppers help with their gut and also to repel parasites. So that's the reason why I am growing more of these spicy peppers. I'm currently growing a Carolina Reaper and some other pepper that is super hot. But whenever you are going to a big box store, if you don't want to go start your plants from seed, you can see right here from the get-go, we have a bunch of Bonnie plants. These ones are for $5.98. And that one is actually a 6-pack. So if you want 6 plants, you can get it for under $6. And then we also have more herbs and vegetables right over here. As far as garden sage, I love the smell of sage. And you can see I have the variegated form, but this one is just a regular green form. I am growing a lot of my herbs and yeah, herbs basically in containers, 8-inch planters, 10-inch planters, just because I want to have fresh herbs. Like for instance, I am growing some rosemary right over here. $5.98. We also have lavender, and these are actually calming blooms. It's one of their top sellers apparently. And I also am growing some sweet basil right over here. This one is a hot banana plant, and it looks like it's already producing some peppers, which is super cool. So for my content, again, plant foldies, I like to show both outdoor garden plants, specifically during the spring and summer seasons when they are readily available, as well as, of course, the indoor tropical plants. By the time this video either premieres or before it premieres, I would have gone to PlantCon Houston 2026. So I hope you guys will tune in and check out all of my PlantCon Houston content. It's going to be a fun time, but for now, let's go ahead and just enjoy the rows and rows of different types of outdoor garden plants. You can see over from the get-go, we also have these beautiful container planters of cordyline Hawaiian tea plant. Gotta love that. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you all of these Mandevilla flowers from Costa Farms Tropic Escape series. This is Mandevilla White Mound shape. This is a vine for $17.98. And you can just see that there was some fresh rain to water these plants and hydrate them and just let them live their best life. The rain is really good. You know, rainwater is just really good for your plants in general. And you can see that Costa Farms has these available for purchase. Now, speaking of Costa Farms, you know that Costa Farms is a major nursery that provides for big box stores, but we also have proven winners plants. So this is the talk of the town in terms of proven winner plants. We have proven winner caladiums, hybrids. These are the heart to heart series. These are all under $8. They are heat tolerant, no deadheading, foliage interest, and they are adaptable as an indoor house plant. This one is the snowdrift. I am actually wanting to buy more proven winners caladiums. I do find them beautiful, very hardy plants, and obviously they're very much so budget friendly, and you get a high quality plant. And then over here we have a heart to heart caladium white wonder, and you can see they are living their best life as well. And it just really looks nice after a nice rain. Everything is hydrated, and I just love the colors of these caladiums. You can see right over here we have Blushing Bride, which is a strap leaf caladium. Look at that. And we have more caladiums right over here. I recently acquired this caladium right over here, which is the caladium Splash of Wine. And you can see she is definitely pretty. I hope you guys are enjoying the high def camera that I have now. My husband Luke recently gifted me a brand new iPhone 17. So I'm able to not only get you higher quality videos, but I'm able to produce more videos because I actually have phone storage. Some of the content creators that make YouTube channels can resonate with me because when you run out of space, it's kind of hard to produce more videos, but I'm able to do multiple videos now back to back. And you can see right here, Tickle Me Pink. This is another cute caladium. I'm thinking I am going to end up collecting all of the caladium hybrids. We shall see. And of course, my latest and greatest obsession of flowers is marigolds. And you can see this is the French marigold mix. They have different kinds. I'm actually growing some from seed as well. And just look at that. Beautiful marigolds. This is for $14 and you get a whole set. I would love to just grow multiples of these all over my backyard because marigolds repel plant pests and insects. They have a nice smell, a very strong smell, and they have edible flowers, especially for my backyard chickens. They really do increase the orange yolk color with marigold. So as far as big box stores, they also provide just many different varieties of plants for, again, a really good price. Hanging baskets, again, for $13.98. And then we're going to go ahead and check out some more plants right over here. I am looking for a specific Philippine lime, so we'll figure that out if we can find it. And then over here, we have some more beautiful impatiens right over here as well. Really love that. But before we go inside the indoor or outdoor garden center into the indoor tropical plants, let's take a look at the national flower of the Philippines, which is the Arabian jasmine, $12.98. And this one is one plant that I really need to go ahead and buy because number one, it represents my home country, which is, say it with me again, the Philippines. And also this plant actually grows as a perennial for my grow zone, which is 8B. I might end up going to buy this plant today because for $12.98, this is not a bad price at all. It does have such fragrant blooms. You can actually dry the blooms and put it in your tea to get jasmine tea because that is the blooms that they use to make jasmine tea. $12.98, a really good price, a very easy plant to grow. This plant does require quite a bit of light. Full sun is best. It's not going to do well in a shaded area. So they have a whole rack of that, but let's go ahead and actually walk inside. Oh wait, before we do that, let's also look at these bougainvilleas as well. Look at that. I also like bougainvillea flowers. Unfortunately for my grow zone 8B, this cannot grow in my landscape because it gets cold and these end up going to plant heaven when the temperatures go down. But either way, it is a beautiful blooming tropical shrub. But let's go ahead and I'll walk inside and see what plants we can find. So we're now inside the Lowe's Outdoor Garden Center, and you can just see right here, we have several plants to pick from, many different types of combination planters. And that's the thing about going to these big box stores. You find so much selection. Like for instance, this patio one right here for $89.98, and you get neon pothos and a cordyline Hawaiian tea plant. Lovely. And that is one that you definitely need to put in more of a shaded area that gets like bright indirect light. But let's see what else they have to offer in the Outdoor Garden Center. Just know that today's video is going to be a little bit longer because we're going to be combining outdoor garden plants as well as indoor tropical plants. You'll wait till the very end of the video because there are going to be some amazing indoor tropical plant finds. But I like to just kind of walk around and give you this type of format content where it's like an open running discussion. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this type of content. Hopefully you are just hanging out with the Plant Foldy community, and hopefully we can find a plant that I've been looking for because I will be visiting my grandmother in North Houston, and there is a particular plant that I'm looking for, and it's basically the calamansi or the calmodium, calamodin. um, orange. I don't think it's here, and I keep getting tempted to purchase this particular plant right here, for instance, this variegated Eureka Pink Lemon for $24.98. Every Lowe's video, I show this, and every Lowe's video, as of now, I have yet to buy this plant. I'm really trying to practice a little bit more self-control when it comes to just buying plants just to buy plants. I just feel like if you can't necessarily grow it long term, why purchase it unless it's like an annual plant where it is definitely understood that there's only one growing season. But as far as all of the plants we're seeing here, on a rainy day, they get soaked with water and they're living their best life. I am really trying to find that one calamansi tree. I saw it at another Lowe's, but it looks like it is not available. I'm just looking through here and seeing, well, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, but you can find more citrus plants at Lowe's like this, like improved lemon mayor right over here. Lots of other plants that we can find at Lowe's. I am curious, plant foldies, for anybody that does big box store plant shopping, is Lowe's the place for you to buy your plants? Do you prefer other big box stores? Definitely let me know in the comments section below, because obviously everybody has their preference for big box store plant shopping. For me, I really like going to Lowe's to go shopping for indoor tropical plants. As far as like Home Depot, I like their outdoor garden selection and obviously the proven winner leaf joy plants. But as far as all the other plants they have here though, it is actually pretty full today. And since it's not hot, it's very comfortable to just kind of walk around and take you alongside with me as I show you beautiful plants that you can add for spring. You can even see right over here, we've got a bunch of desert rose. And oh my goodness, this is actually a really pretty, I'm thinking this is, what is this? Some type of lily. Let me just see. Yeah, this is a sunny Azores Oriental lily. What do y'all think of that? It is so fragrant. Yeah, it smells really good. Awesome plant for $19.98, and supposedly this is a perennial. What? A perennial lily? I like that. I like that a lot because then you end up saving more money with not having to rebuy and replant plants. And obviously all of the Monrova hostas right over here, this is also considered a perennial plant. So we're gonna go ahead and pan around and just kind of get some details. I hope you guys are enjoying the massive selection of outdoor spring garden plants at this Lowe's location. Let's keep shopping. I haven't really ever gone out and filmed content after it rained, but it feels great. I feel amazing right now because it is nice and cool, and I get to practice a little bit of mindfulness by just talking through some of my thoughts about some of the plants. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm a little bit chatty today, plant foldies, as I show you these plants. You can even see here, $7.98. This is another hosta. This is Grow Beautifully, and it is beautiful because look at that variegation. I might end up trying to do a series where I take plants that are typically grown in the garden and try to adapt them as an indoor plant. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in watching the progression, because I would totally try to grow even these hosta plants here. Like, this is so beautiful. The rainforest sunrise hosta. Look at that green on green variegation. It almost reminds me of like Manjula pothos vibes. And I'm surprised that, you know, hostas haven't been really marketed as an indoor plant. Maybe it's because it might be challenging to grow indoors. Maybe it's spider mite prone. I'm not sure. But what I do know is it wouldn't hurt to try to grow that indoors. And as you can see right here, this Lowe's location does have quite a bit of plants already restocked. If you spin around here, look at this little caladium setup, and these are more proven winner caladiums right here. These are the snowdrifts, and I really love the look of this particular caladium as well. It does need a little bit more shaded areas. Same thing with the hostas right over here. So you can see that there are plenty of options in terms of shade gardening, or if you have a shade, these would make perfect companion plants. And honestly, these plants would actually make a great indoor plant as well. And speaking of indoor plants, we talk about coleus, and I, admit plant foldies that I give you a lot of the same commentary in a lot of my videos. So I do appreciate it if you still invest your time. But I mean, look at this coleus, $8.98. And I just love the colors. I love the fact that it's budget friendly, and it is another plant that is uncommon in terms of just people growing them as an indoor plant, but they are available for you to grow indoors. Just know if you grow them indoors, they do need more bright indirect light and the watering requirements. Coleus do not like to dry out for too long. They are very thirsty plants, and they will definitely let you know when they are thirsty. But either way, look at this. This one's actually a pretty big one right here. I would think this is a Kong coleus. I'm not 100% sure, but I do like the colors of this. Some people are not into this type of leaf texture or pattern, but it is another one I wouldn't mind adding to my collection. I think a year ago, I was highly obsessed with coleus plants, and to me, I just couldn't maintain it. And so I am a little bit more careful about what plants I'm adding. And if you pan around here, these are beautiful flowering begonias for $19.98. These hanging baskets are stunning, and I wouldn't mind adding these as well. And so that's what the thing about spring is, the fact that there are so many options. And I'm glad that I live in a grow zone where I can pretty much grow a lot of the plants year round, or at least the majority of them during the warmer months of the year. And then take a look at these spider plants right over here as well. This one's actually in bloom, and you got little baby spider plants that are readily available. I am loving that. And then you can see here the creeping Jenny, $19.98. That is another beautiful hanging basket of a plant. So I'm going to just keep walking around here. We are about to make it into the indoor tropical section, but of course I wanted to go ahead and show some more beautiful plants like these annuals. Right now these are 5 for $5, and this actual Lowe's location, they are only $1 each. This one actually has quite a bit of selection, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what they have to offer, and then we'll go into the indoor tropical section. The first one up right here is a beautiful polka dot plant for $1. $1 plants. We've got dollar plants right now at Lowe's, and these are super healthy. They look like they just restocked these. These look like they just had some growth as well. And like, I might end up just getting myself a coleus plant today. You talk about budget-friendly options. This is one that you can grow as a house plant. So I encourage the plant foldies to go ahead and try growing plants like these coleus right over here. This is just for $1, and I really love the look of that. And then as far as all these coleus right over here, we have more to pick from. And this one's actually a really interesting one, because this one looks like a mutated one out of all the other ones. I might end up buying this just because it's a different looking coleus out of all the other ones, and it's only $1. So there's not a much of like a financial investment when it comes to it. Let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, if I should buy or pass this coleus, because this one actually looks pretty cool and unique. It's got the red versus all of the other greens that we have over here. I might end up buying a couple, actually, maybe 2 or 3, and potting them up. Not that I need any more plants, but you know, it's kind of hard whenever you're faced with a really good price. Again, these are only $1 a piece. So I might do a coleus haul, since these are $1 for all of these plants right here. $1 each, that's not a bad price. So should I pass or buy these plants today? Let me know in the comments section, because these coleus are looking super vibrant, and it's definitely budget friendly for sure. Like this neon colored coleus, That is so pretty. Maybe these plants need to be just adaptable indoor house plants. You'll have to let me know. But otherwise, this is such a good deal in terms of just annuals for $1 right over here. And then take a look at these hanging baskets. $10 for this beautiful begonia right here. All of these pink flowers as well. Now that's what you call an amazing big box store plant deal, is when you can find that. So this whole table here has some really good plants to choose from. So now we're gonna go ahead and go into the indoor tropical section, but I'm gonna go ahead and just ask y'all a couple of questions about the plants that I am really debating on whether I should buy or pass. All right, plant foldies. We are again looking at these plants. So I am debating on whether I should go ahead and cap on the deal 5 for $5 and get this coleus plant here. It's a little bit more unique. Look at the color, and it's only $1 plant. Really good value, y'all. Really good value. And again, this coleus plant is adaptable as a house plant. Let me know if I should buy it in the comments section. Should I buy this, or should I buy one of these green varieties right over here? This is again $1 plants at Lowe's right now for spring 2026. Like, how do you beat that? I don't know. It's a really good deal. And that's the reason why I tell y'all and I show you guys my big box or plant shopping videos literally on a daily basis. You never know what you're gonna run into, and you never know if you're gonna find high quality, healthy looking plants for $1, for literally $1. So that is something I would consider. And you know, this red coleus plant right over here. So Benji Plants, let's talk about Benji Plants. Benji Plants on YouTube, he has an amazing plant YouTube channel, and he actually has a red coleus plant that he actually has grown indoors long-term, and it is massive. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all watch Benji Plants. I'm pretty sure you guys do. He is one of my favorite YouTube content creators, and I wanted to take a little bit of time to ask the plant foldies right now, what is it that you look for in a content creator on YouTube that specializes in plants? What are specific traits that their content has, or the individual? Could you let me know in the comment section what draws you into somebody's content? Just leave that in the comment section so I can either evaluate what else I can do to grow this channel, and maybe things that I can put in my content. Just let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts there. And now we're gonna walk into the indoor tropical plants. So I'm gonna decide whether I buy those plants for $1. You'll have to watch at the very end to see if I do. So now we're gonna walk into your favorite, which is the indoor tropical section. So let's pan this out. Just know we're gonna see some Costa Farms plants, new plant releases, budget-friendly plants, and we're gonna take a little bit of time today since I actually have this store a little bit on my own. There's not as many people out and about, which makes it easy. The first plant I wanna show you, of course, is a Hydra Helix. This one is the Little Herman Ivy. This one is for $21.98. And this one is by Costa Farms. I've said this before and I will say it again, but I do believe that of all the big box store hanging basket plants, Costa Farms has the most inexpensive, budget-friendly hanging baskets. This one is in an 8-inch planter. And I mean, look at how massive this is. Now, as far as Hydra Helix or English Ivy, this is just one of the hardest plants to really let go of in terms of just like keeping it spider mite pest free, and even growing them outdoors. I have sent the Hydra Helix surprise that I bought at Walmart to Plant Heaven. It did not last but 3 weeks, and it's either I feel like I overwatered it or underwatered it, and it just didn't do well. And so I don't know if I'm gonna try that challenge again. For those that are interested in trying the Hydra Helix Challenge 2026, all you have to do is take a picture of your Hydra Helix, post it on the community tab on this YouTube channel, put the date that you bought it, and every 2 weeks you're gonna do plant updates of the plant. So try it. I did want to shout out Charmed for having an amazing Hydra Helix, and for everybody else that has actually participated in the YouTube community tab challenge, the Hydra Helix Challenge 2026. So we've got that. And then of course for my Hoya heads, Karen, this is for you. Thank you for constantly watching my videos and leaving more than like 12 or so comments in every video. Y'all don't understand that those comments you place on my YouTube videos really drives the engagement. It helps with the algorithm. It pushes it out to more plant lovers like you, and it really grows the channel. Karen, this is a Hoya Bertonier for $21.98, and she is loving it right here. This one is in an 8-inch hanging basket planter by Costa Farms. And like I said, again, Costa Farms has some amazing hanging baskets. And we haven't even like gone through the rest of today's Lowe's video. So stay tuned for all of the other plants we're looking at, and stay tuned to the very end to see, number one, if I actually buy a plant, and number two, if the plant is going to be for $1. We'll see. This one right over here, Plant Foldies, is another beautiful lipstick plant. This is the Black Pagoda for $21.98, and she is lovely. Look at that. Look at that plant. And it is also massive. And so as far as Lowe's is one of the best places to obviously find Costa Farms plants. I think Costa Farms would be really excited to see all of these plants come to life and actually on sale. So let me show you this one right over here. This one is another mini variegated lipstick plant for $21.98. This is it right here. Really love that. And she is for $21.98. It doesn't have nearly as much variegation, but there is just enough. And I do think that you can increase the variegation of this plant by just giving it more bright and direct light. It does remind me of Hoyas. Wow, there's just more and more Costa Farms plants. Okay, so this is another favorite of mine. This is the Costa Farms Exotic Angel Luxury line. This is a Monstera Celtipicana. And let's see how much the price is, $29.98. I think this is another beautiful plant. Costa Farms, y'all do this to me. Y'all make me want to spend all my money on all of your amazing plants. Thanks again to Costa Farms. That Monstera Celtipicana reminds me of like an Epipremnum pinnatum, and they have several of these right over here. I'm gonna pull another one. It looks like it's just a new restock, and this one has quite a bit. Would you buy this plant? Would you buy or pass on this plant? Let me know in the comments section below, because this one right here is a really good budget-friendly option as well. And I just love that it is a fast grower. It's easy to propagate, so you can actually share this with your friends as well. But I used to have one of these. I ended up neglecting it and not watering it as often, so I may end up getting one of these. I did want to say thank you again to Costa Farms team, Justin Hancock and the Costa Farms team. If you haven't seen my video right over here, I actually unboxed the rarest new Costa Farms trending tropical plants for 2026. So definitely check this video out if you get a chance at some point. But let's go ahead and look at the details of the other plants. And this is why you have to go Lowe's during the springtime, because look at just this table full of Costa Farms plants. Living in the North Dallas area in the suburbs really is conducive to amazing big box stores. I mean, you can see right here, we've got a super full selection of Costa Farms plants. And these are the new Costa Farms Trending Tropicals luxury line right over here. You can see, go ahead and pause the video and you can learn more about Costa Farms, but look at this new planter and just look at the shape. It's stone, it's heavy, and this is a beautiful Xanthosoma, for instance. These ones are for $24.98. And I am loving it. I would actually add a Xanthosoma into my plant collection. And we talk about Earth Day and just how certain nurseries are starting to be more Environmentally conscious. This pot is made out of all coffee, $15.98, and we have a lush and full spathiphyllum or peace lily. So again, kudos to Costa Farms for just having all of these gorgeous plants readily available for us. I love the fact that they have these new houseplant releases for spring 2026 April edition. Like, take a look at this variegation of this philodendron ring of fire, and I am just loving the pot as well. It is in a self-watering planter, and again, these are just the, I guess, just the evolution of Costa Farms becoming a little bit more of a luxury houseplant line. $24.98, but look at just the details of the planter. I think it is amazing, and I would love to continue to see Costa Farms just evolve and grow as they have more plants. You know, they actually trusted me with some new trending tropical plants. Again, if you didn't see the unboxing, definitely do it and check it out. You know, this is another example, again, plant foldies as I talk through this video. $19.98. This is a Monstera Burley Marks Flame in a twist top self-watering planter, which I absolutely love. Look at that. And I actually am rehabbing a Monstera Burley Marks Flame. You'll have to watch my new series called 911 Plant Emergency, and you will see me try to bring back some of these plants that I've highly neglected. And I feel like, as far as the plant foldies, anybody who grows plants, have you been in a phase where you just had so many plants to the point where you just kind of neglected them? It is the truth about growing indoor plants, especially when you have a lot. And this one right here is a really nice looking variegated Monstera letriana. And there are like several plants right here. I'm gonna have to put this down. $19.98. Let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, if you are a fan of Costa Farms Trending Tropicals, because admittedly, I love Costa Farms Trending Tropicals. Did you know that the first set of Trending Tropicals plants were actually introduced in 2019? So it's always interesting to learn facts about like Costa Farms, and that was one of the facts that I really like to learn about. And you can see right over here, it looks like $24.98. We've got an Aglaonema. Red Siam, one of my favorite plants ever. Everybody needs to add this. Go ahead and add it. You know the whole story. Let's do that. And then we have another Syndapsis. This is one that I will definitely add into my plant collection. This one is a Syndapsis Mount Salak right over here. I love that as well. $24.98 for this trending tropical plant. And then we have this right over here, more Costa Farms luxury line plants. This one is the $14.98. If I were to buy it in this size, I would definitely buy this one because this is the Syngonium Maria. What do y'all think of the Syngonium Maria? We need Syngonium Marias in our life, and this is just a beautiful plant. Syngoniums, care tips. Let's talk about care tips again. Water when the soil is dry. Keep consistent watering. It does not like to stay dry for too long. Bright indirect light to really increase the brown chocolate color on this particular Syngonium. As far as plant propagation, super easy. You just take cuttings and they will root in water within a week. That's easy, isn't it? And then what else do we have here? We have another Epipremnum pinnatum. This one's a little not as variegated, but this one is again endemic to my home country, which is the Philippines. When you think of Epipremnum pinnatum, I hope you think of the Philippines as well. And what else do we have here, plant foldies? We have more twist top Costa Farms plants. Like this one right here is at Mount Salak. Let's see how much it cost. This one is only for $15.98. It might be in the wrong planter. I don't think it's for $15.98, but I would definitely buy this particular plant. Costa Farms, what are you doing to us? Look at all of these gorgeous plants. We've got another variegated Monstera Letriana for $19.98. This is amazing. Love it. I would give all of my money to Costa Farms. I feel like I have already over the years of what plants I buy. And then over here, look at this one, another philodendron, $15.98. I do like the lift to water top as well. These self-watering planters are a god save. I feel like for those that don't water their plants consistently, these Costa Farm self-watering planters are really helpful. I would like to know also in the comments section, Plant Foldies, if it has worked out for you, but as I pan around here, you can't help but have all of these beautiful Costa Farms plants. So in a nutshell, this Lowe's location is massively restocked, one of the biggest selection of Costa Farms plants, and we haven't even walked around yet. This is just the first table. $13.98. Epipremnum aureum golden pothos. It's a must-have plant, and of course the must-have plant out of all the easy care plants is this Aglaonema red Siam, $15.98. I hope you guys will consider growing an Aglaonema red Siam. There are several varieties of these, but this is my favorite easy care. I would even say the Aglaonema red Siam is the big box store Aglaonema variety. You can see this at almost every big box store, and it is one that, as far as care tips, again, bright indirect light, water when the soil is completely dry. Aglaonema don't like soggy soil, and I'm a little concerned because that is overwatered slightly. And then you can see here another plant. This one is actually made of cornmeal. So they had one made out of coffee, and this one is like Costa Farms Earth Day offering, $15.98. And you can see that we have a Dieffenbachia right over here. That's really pretty, and I love the planters, the Earth Day planters. And if you talk about easy care plants, my top easy care plant as well is a Sansevieria right over here. Sansevieria trifasciata, $15.98. Love it. So lots of Costa Farms plants. And also, besides Costa Farms, when you shop at Lowe's, you will also find plants from Live Trends Design. Take a look at this right over here. Really stylish Live Trends Design pothos. You can see it's in a clear pot, so you can see the roots. Let's see how much it is. It is for $19.98. But what I also like is the fact that Live Trends Design also has these like philodendron white princess right here on a totem already, growing on a totem, which I like. And you can look at the petioles and stems. Beautiful variegation. How much is it? $29.98. So for $30, you can find a beautiful plant like that. And in this one, actually, if I were to choose, I would probably end up buying this because this has like 3 plants and it just looks a little bit more full. You'll have to let me know in the comment section what you think, but this is another beautiful philodendron white princess. Gotta love the white princess. This one has actually balanced variegation as well. So that is some of the plants that we're seeing on the first part of the table. And obviously this luxury line right over here, this is the collector series of the Monstera celtipicana. Thank you, Costa Farms, for having these available. Let's keep shopping. Okay, so we are just looking at all of these beautiful Costa Farms plants. I hope Costa Farms, you guys enjoy this content as well, because I enjoy shopping for your plants. Let's go ahead and look at these. Luxury line, $24.98. We have a Syndapsis Mount Salak. And all of these plants are actually available to purchase online, costafarms.com. You can order them. If you haven't already, again, Plant Foldies, go ahead and watch my unboxing video, because there are several Costa Farms trending tropical plants that Costa Farms graciously sent me, and I truly appreciate it. You can see over here another beautiful Costa Farms plant, this Monstera Peru, for $24.98. Pretty awesome, right? It's almost like if I made this video, should I buy or pass? I would probably buy almost all of the plants that I'm picking up today because it is Costa Farms. Can we get some Costa Farms love? Leave in the comment section if you love some Costa Farms plants like this Syndapsis Mount Salak. Look at the coloration, just the texture of the leaves. I am in awe. And then they also just have these gorgeous Monstera philodendrons Ring of Fire. This one is a little bit more narrow form. Beautiful plant, and just like Justin Hancock says, variegation of the plant really depends on lighting as well as the heat level conditions of the plant. So I always find it very educational to kind of delve into that. But as far as the Costa Farms Trending Tropical line, it is a very stable, consistent line. They bring rare and uncommon plants at budget-friendly options like this right here, Monstera Burley Marks Flame. The internet was shook when they first became available. Everybody was looking for these, and now in 2026, you too can own a Monstera Burley Marks Flame. It is a climber, so you're going to need to put a pole on it, and it is a little bit of a slower growing plant. I am currently trying to rehab my Monstera Burley Marks Flame. Let me go ahead and pull this one up as well, plant foldies. This is a philodendron golden crocodile, and this one is also for $19.98. It is in a self-watering planter, which I adore and appreciate because Costa Farms literally makes plant care super, super, super easy. So, that's the thing about all of the big box store plants that we find. There's just a certain level when a plant becomes readily available. I just really do believe that these plants, like this Aglaonema red Siam, she needs a home for $15.98, and there's about 6 plants in here. Um, it's budget friendly. You save money. That's one way you save money on hundreds and hundreds of dollars by just going to big box stores and buying these plants. So if you are an Aglaonema fan, obviously let me know in the comments section. But let's go ahead and continue to look at some of the other plant offerings they have here. It has literally brightened my day because this is one of the most restock in full Lowe's location, and this is the one located off of Highway 121 tollway off of Custer Road in McKinney, Texas. So let's go ahead and keep looking at some more of the plants. So I'm going to pick up a couple more of the Costa Farms plants that they have available here. Let me just walk through though this the back end, and you can even see on the back end right here they have a bunch of Costa Farms exotic angel plants. I won't delve into too many Costa Farms exotic angel plants today, but you can just see that behind me it's all stocked and massive. So as far as all of the plant foldies, another question I would have as we hang out today is, what part of the country are you watching, or are you an international viewer? Could you let me know your name and where you're from in the comment section? Let's go ahead and just kind of introduce ourselves and really get to know each other, because in this part of the country, this Lowe's is really bringing the heat. Costa Farms is really bringing the heat, and I am in love with it like this. Now, I don't know this Hoya. Can somebody let me know what this Hoya is? $21.98. This is another beautiful Hoya. Look at that silver tone, and it is super lush and full. Do I need to buy or pass on this Hoya? You get the drift. You need to let me know in the comments section. And wow. I just feel like I'm in a kid in a candy store whenever I am like looking at plants that are offered, because look at this. There's another section, y'all, another section, which is going to make this YouTube video a little bit lengthy. So hopefully you like looking at plants. Hopefully you enjoy Costa Farms, because that's what we're really going to be showing today, with all the other plants, of course, but Costa Farms for sure is bringing the heat. Let's take a look at this one right here. This is a kangaroo fern for $16.98. What do you think of this plant? We need this, right? We all need this plant. I think we need this plant. She is lovely. And again, this is another massive plant that for a budget-friendly price, we need to go ahead and consider buying. And that's the thing about Costa Farms, exotic angel plants, Costa Farms hanging basket plants. They just bring the heat. This is another plant I have been eyeing for more than a year or two. This is the Pixie Lime Peperomia. Look at that, $21.98. One of my biggest dreams is actually to visit the Costa Farms nursery, their place out there in Florida. So hopefully, maybe in the near future, I might be able to visit and make content and really showcase that. Is that something, Plant Foldies, you would like to see? Obviously, let me know in the comments section. You guys are really engaged, and I wanted to shout out Rose. Your like hashtags are giving me everything. Please continue to do that. I love it. And you know, the good vibes about our actual community on this YouTube channel is it is really good vibes only. You guys stick together. You guys always have my back. You guys always lift me up. And this is the reason why I have to show you plants like this. Oh my gosh. So let me get a little chatty too and just kind of hold on. Okay. So before I get chatty, do you see this? Do you see this right here? This is a Hoya compacta. Now I have the variegated form, but who has seen a Hoya compacta? This one is for $29.98. Is this a buy or a pass today? What? This is just making the battle of like spending money, not spending money even harder. Costa Farms, y'all do it big. Costa Farms, y'all do it the best. And Costa Farms, we are here for it. I mean, even more Costa Farms exotic angel luxury line, more Monstera celtipicana, and I love the planter, $29.98. I would actually invest in this because of just the beautiful planter. I have the variegated Hoya compacta, but I couldn't believe I found the regular Hoya compacta. So yeah, we are just having a time today, or at least I am. I don't know about you. If you're still watching, thank you. If you're still watching, please make sure you're pressing the thumbs up or like button for this video because there's still plenty of plants to look at, like this right here. We've got a bird's nest crocodile fern for $15.98 by Costa Farms. Again, love this. We all do, right? That's a beautiful plant. And then we also have all of these. Okay, this is why I love how Costa Farms just presents their plants. This is $15.98, sustainable planters and beautiful plants. This is a philodendron, I believe, Prince of Orange. This one is completely made out of coffee. So if you're looking to find sustainable planters, kudos Costa Farms. Can we keep doing that? Can we trend sustainably sourced ingredients, materials for plants, plant foldies? Let your voice be heard and let Costa Farms know we're a fan of these planters that are completely made out of coffee, recycle. So that's the thing about, you know, plants is the sustainability of the planters that they use. I love it. And let's talk about plants that Costa Farms has made readily available for a more budget-friendly, affordable price. I've got like soil in my hands now. $15.98. We have a philodendron painted lady. Yeah, she's gorgeous. And there's several of them here. And that is the reason why, again, philodendron painted lady, the only thing I will say about it is she needs lots of light in order to maintain her colors. And then we have even more Costa Farms plants right over here. As you can tell, plant foldies, I am just enjoying my time literally with my selfie stick, my iPhone 17, my wireless mic that I got for under $30 or $40 on Amazon. And I'm just having so much fun. And that's the thing about content creation. I'm going to get a little chatty for a minute. It's really being comfortable in your own skin. So imagine seeing me at a big box store like Lowe's carrying and talking to a camera while people are shopping. At the beginning, it was kind of awkward for me, but now I just get in the moment where I'm basically imagining talking to you guys directly, and it just makes content creation easy. So if you are enjoying this kind of video or just this content, like I said again, really appreciate it. I used to be that type of person where I would overthink and think, okay, are they watching my videos? Why did somebody stop watching my videos? Why did somebody stop, being in the comment section? And then I had to just let that go and just let myself do the content I want to do and appreciate whoever is finding this community, because at the end of the day, the right community will always find you. And that's something I really learned, especially at the very beginning of the year, where I just experienced a lot of disappointment and heartbreak, but I have moved forward. And as you guys can see right here, I am just sitting here talking to a camera while enjoying these Costa Farms plants. Like this philodendron, $15.98, philodendron, black cardinal, love it. And we also have an aglaonema right over here. This is an aglaonema red Siam. Can we please make sure everybody in the comments section confirms whether you have an aglaonema or not? You need one, please. Like I'm begging y'all. Y'all need to go ahead and get this, especially from Costa Farm self-watering planter, $15.98. So lots of plants to look at, and this is one of the best Lowe's locations because they keep their plants organized. So let's go ahead and just look at some more of the details of the plants. Feel free to chime in as we navigate through this insanely massive selection of plants. Whenever you find a big box store that is just fully stocked with a bunch of Costa Farms plants, how do you feel? For me, I feel like I have to just really make a really extensive video showing all of the Costa Farms plants. Let me know what you think. Like this is a Dieffenbachia crocodile, for instance, beautiful. And we have all of these Costa Farms philodendrons right over here. These are all for under $16. This is going to need a little bit more light, but needless to say, it's a beautiful plant. And then take a look at this Pachira aquatica right over here. She is lovely as well. And then we have the easiest plant ever, and I truly believe it's the easiest plant ever. This is the ZZ plant. Super durable, the easiest plant ever. And let's see how much it costs. $29.98. She is lovely. Low light tolerant, drought tolerant. I would actually recommend not over watering it and just watering it when the soil is literally completely dry. Very easy to care for. And then we also have this Ficus shivriana for $35.98. She is lovely as well. And to get that beautiful ghostly coloration, you do need to make sure you're providing it with lots of bright indirect light. And then as I pan around here, we're gonna go walk through again, and you can see there are hanging baskets of plants. I really wanna know what this hanging basket of Hoya is. Actually, it's a stripes Hoya. Oh, it's a Hoya curtsii. Okay, yeah. I would love this Hoya as well. I just don't know if I want to spend $21.98 at the moment. There's actually several plants I want to buy today, but I'm really trying to restrain myself from, number one, buying plants on a whim and just impulse buying, and then this number two, really thinking things through and seeing if I can grow the plant in my space. Because as much as we see all of these gorgeous plants from Costa Farms, you also have to realize that every plant is going to require your time and also space. Although I could make an exception for this one right here, this pearls and jade pothos. Again, look at that. That one is for $21.98. Beautiful plant. And then we have another hanging basket. This one is the Polynesian ivy. She is gorgeous. I need this in my life. I've been needing this in my life for almost like a year and a half now, and I have yet to buy it. So I'm kind of proud because I know that For me, it is about trying to find the right plants for the right space in the right time. And that's a discussion I would like to open in this YouTube video. So if you are able to chime in your thoughts, let me know what your thoughts about like finding a massively filled big box store like this Lowe's and feeling like you have to buy a plant. Like this one right here, $5.98. The Frankie Fittonia is one of the pinkest Fittonias. And I could come up with reasons like, well, I'm gonna build a terrarium. I could add this, for instance, and then I can also add this pinkish begonia too with my terrarium. That is also for $5.98. So, you know, it just actually this is on 50% off. It looks like it's been marked down half off because of the little slash of there. Now, I would consider this because it is a good price. It'd be like $2.50. I don't know, plant foldies, is this a thing? Do you think I'm gonna buy a plant today? Because clearly Costa Farms is calling me to buy plants as I, you know, show their plants, promote their plants, get you guys excited about their plants. I don't know, it's so hard. Like this Amy Dieffenbachia, $5.98. Look at how beautiful the color is. Y'all probably think I'm crazy because I show y'all the same plants almost every day, but the same reaction is, it brings me joy. So I don't know if I just need to continue to make big box store plants. I think so. If anything, if y'all stop watching it, I'm still going to make it for myself because it at least gives me time to just walk around a store and look at these plants. Like this right here is a beautiful Hydra Helix. I don't know what type, but $21.98. And then we also have this mistletoe cactus for $16.98. So lots of beautiful plants. This one almost reminds me of like a Hoya linearis. And there are some other non-Costa Farms plants that we have here. And I'm gonna of course showcase that because I just like showcasing all big box store plants. This is the Urban Jungle line. This one is $14.98. We've got a ZZ plant. She's lovely, healthy looking as well, and easy care. We have a Sansevieria bird's nest right here for $15.90, or $14, even better, right? $14.98 by Urban Jungle Plants. We also have an alocasia right over here, $14.98. She's lovely. And these are new Urban Jungle planters. This is the first time I've seen it. This one is $14.98. You can see that it is also hand painted. This is a Ficus elastica burgundy. Beautiful plant. I love Urban Jungle Plants, and they have their counterpart, which is Live Trends Design as well. But you know, they have this section here where they have Urban Jungle Plants and Live Trends Design plants. You can clearly see that there is a different aesthetic behind it. But either way, I appreciate the aesthetics, especially these neon pothos right over here, $17.98. She is gorgeous and we all need her as well. And then we also have a golden pothos. This one is for $24.98. And ooh, I spilled water on myself. Let me not lift that anymore. Anyways, a new trending tropical plant that we've seen is this Spathiphyllum peace lily. This is the Sophia for $19.98. It comes away with like ghostly variegation, minty variegation before it hardens to green, which I think is really cool. That is a new Costa Farms release. And then of course we have another Monstera Burley Marks Flame. Beautiful plant. I think it's just a slow growing plant, but needless to say, we can add that into our collection. And wow. Okay, so this is the first time I've seen this plant. I'm not 100% sure if this is an alocasia of some sort. Let me see. It says assorted foliage. So, Live Trends Design. I don't know if it's an alocasia or some type of Homolomena. Can somebody let me know in the comments section, because this is giving me like Proven Winners vibes, because it is a unique offering of a plant. I do like it. I feel like it's some type of alocasia, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So can somebody give me the plant ID for this? Either way, what a cool looking plant. And we need this in our lives. And then we also have another Live Trends design plant. This one is a Monstera. Right over here, Monstera juvenile form, Monstera deliciosa. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That is super cute. And then we also have some more alocasias by Live Trends Design. So you can go to a big box store like Lowe's and really have a good time. You can make your rainy day so much more sunny, especially when you find something like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this out, but this is a little challenging to try to take down, but basically it's like a Manjula pothos. Oh, I can't get it down. Okay, I can't get it down, but basically it's like a Manjula pothos snow queen. That's really lovely. $24.98. So what a pretty plant. It's another one I need in my life. It's one that I would actually consider buying. And then let's take a look at this. We've got another Ficus elastica taniki. She is lovely. Look at that variegation. What do y'all think of the Ficus elastica taniki? $29.98. And as I pan around here, look at how many hanging baskets we have from Costa Farms. We have Pachira aquatica right over here. And we have one of my favorites, which is the Aglaonema Golden Bay. For my Aglaonema fans, this is $24.98. And you can see right over here, we've got some blooms happening, which means this could potentially be hybridized. Just a little side note, there are 2 Aglaonemas that are about to bloom at the same time, and I'm gonna try to cross-pollinate them and create a hybrid, so stay tuned for that. So again, plant foldies, there's just a lot of projects that I'm currently working on. So just know that I'm always doing something plant related, and for those that continue to tune into my videos, I appreciate it. And then lastly, this one right here, I want to go ahead and show you this. This is a holly arrowhead plant. This is part of that luxury line. Look at that. This is for $14.98. I wouldn't mind adding this syngonium as well, because look at the leaves and the colors. That is really nice as well. What do y'all think, plant foldies? I know we have been picking up plants. This is a little bit longer of a video. I hope you guys have stayed engaged and are continuing to watch it. I just wanted to take you alongside with me again as we pick up some beautiful plants and just admire them. I know you guys like looking at plants, and I'm trying to do my best to listen to your feedback and really give you guys some of the details, really pick these up, like this variegated Monstera letriana for $19.98 right over here. And then what else do we have? We have a beautiful Ficus elastica burgundy, $24.98 by Live Trends, or actually not Live Trends Design, Urban Jungle Plants. And we have a Monstera deliciosa here, as well as an Aglaonema Silver Bay. If I had to choose out of the 3, this would be the plant I would buy of the Urban Jungle Stoneware Planter series, right over there. What a lovely plant. And then we're just gonna spin around here, and then I'm gonna give you guys a recap. But as you can see, even more hanging baskets of like pothos plants by Live Trends Design. Those are all $17.98. We even have these stylish ones right here for $19.98. That is a neon pothos plant. And let's go ahead and see what else we can find. It looks like they have a bunch of cute little air plants right here. How much is it? $7.98. And even more plants right over here. All right, plant foldies, as we wrap up today's plant shopping videos, do you think I need to buy a plant? What plant should I buy? Definitely let me know in the comments section, because I am going crazy right now in terms of just all of the plants that just look amazing. From urban jungle plants to Costa Farms plants to Live Trends design plants. Like, I'm spinning around here. Like this one right here, for instance, is literally saying, "Take me home." This Pearls and Jade Pothos by Urban Jungle Plants. This is only $17.98, and it's trailing. It's got some bigger leaves. It's just really, really hard. I swear, plant foldies, it's really hard. And oh, I forgot. Somebody decided that they might not buy this, but should I still buy a coleus plant for $1? I mean, it's a $1 plant at a big box store, and it's adaptable as an indoor house plant. So, to sum up today's big box store plant shopping video, right now is the time to go shopping for house plants indoors. You find beautiful self-watering planters, for instance, like this calathea. And this one is $17.98, for instance, by Live Trends Design. Mid-April, springtime is the best time to go plant shopping, because big box stores like this Lowe's is literally exploding with house plants. I just did a 360 turn, and everywhere you turn, you see house plants. Ways I would tell you again to save money, plant foldies, is number one, do your research on the plants, look at the plant pricing, maximize on the ads that these big box stores have. So for Lowe's, just look at the Lowe's ad. Look at Costa Farms website as well. Sometimes they have some special deals. That's really some of my money saving hacks. Other money saving hacks I would just say is look for plants that might go on clearance. Lowe's is really good about making plants 50% off. And actually, before I finish my recap, can we talk about this beautiful Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess? I literally have become a Hoya head. I have yet to show you my Hoya collection. As a matter of fact, my actual plant houseplant tour is going to be on the Super Plant Foldies YouTube membership tier. So again, I want to invite you guys, if you haven't already, definitely press the join button on the video description to join my YouTube membership tier. It's only for $3.99. Definitely helps with the sustainability of this YouTube channel. At least it helps pay for all the gas that I spend. And y'all know already that the gas pricing is super expensive, but that helps a little bit, and you just get additional content. But to sum up today's big box store plant shopping video, today we went to a Lowe's location out here in McKinney, Texas. We saw some dollar plants in the outdoor garden section. You can see that spring is really bringing in a lot of outdoor options. Then we went into the indoor tropical section, where we have been bombarded by beauty of Costa Farms plants. Lots of new Costa Farms exotic angels, lots of Costa Farms hanging baskets, and new Costa Farms luxury line, the trending tropicals line. We ended up actually finding this. This was one of the best finds I would find today, is a Hoya compact. So with the Hoya compact, the green form, you already know there is going to be the variegated form. So go out and go big box store plant shopping. I'm curious, again, plant foldies, which plants have you enjoyed seeing today's video? And if you are enjoying this video, YouTube is telling you that you need to watch this video that is popping up here. My name is Richie at Growfolds. Good vibes only, good vibes always, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. See ya.